Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to VanillaTV. We're going to go into the third map as soon as we can. The map is still loading. That was a crazy map, Skully.
I lost my voice almost, and I have drink. I mean, usually after a tense match, I lose my voice almost, even without drink. But
dude, we have I-46 coming up in 2 weeks from now, so get used to it. That's all I really want to say.
Shall we talk about I-46 for a moment? Because
go ahead.
We are European TF2. We do European TF2, but there is an argument that has never been settled. USA or Europe. In 2 weeks' time, we have two American teams, classic mix-up and LG Gaming, coming over to Europe to play LAN, to play European rules. And it's going to be we finally get to see who is the better community, the American community or the EU community. And I love that the Twitch TV, I love you guys. I love you guys that you're saying USA.
Like, seriously, the Twitch guys, I don't know who's in, everyone who's in Twitch chat at the moment, you guys are fantastic. You've been kind of going hype. Like, I've been looking at it, I have my second screen open with it, I have IRC chat open, I have everything open. It's good to see you guys here at the Twitch chat as well. Obviously, we got a new sort of deal going around with Twitch, so that means that we're streaming here from now on instead of our own 3D channel. And, yeah, you'll be able to find us here from now on. And I already heard that we're over 2,000 viewers, so that's good stuff. I love every single one of you.
We appreciate every one of you watching.
Yeah, this is good stuff, and obviously this helps kind of spread the news about TF2, because obviously TF2 always a little bit of an underrated, well, I wouldn't say underrated, but a little bit of an unknown sort of competitive esports. But we are here, we've been here for a while.
We've got 90 seconds, they've started.
And the teams apparently have started, so we've got about 90 seconds.
Let's plug the Lynx, really, because I want to see everybody in Twitch after this say who they think is going to win this map, because it's a really close game. And it could be Russia, it could be Sweden, we don't know. Before we do that, I want to say we are VanillaTV. If you don't know where we are, down the bottom of the stream, there is how you can get hold of us. Follow us on Twitch TV. Check us out at vanillatv.org. Come to our IRC channel, it's there. Check out our YouTube at vanillatv.org. Check out our Twitter, VanillaTV2, VanillaTV. Check us out. Please keep coming to watch us, because we appreciate every one of you watching us and enjoying the action that it's a TF2 Nations Cup.
And after that fantastic plug, please follow that guy on Twitter as well, at @there_Skully. You can find it on the top right. You can see our lovely faces coming in. And obviously follow our streamer, Comedian TF2, and you can follow me if you want. I think that would be very nice to give you information about costs and my general nerdy lifestyle. So if you can follow me there at Patrick Ledge, that would be very much appreciated. We're going to go live, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to wish you guys all a very much welcome here to VanillaTV. I expect that it's live.
It's another
pause?
Might
be a pause. I think it's a very early pause. So we're not going to start the pause just yet. If we did, I don't really mind. So I want to give a quick shout out to the field hockey team of Holland, who in the semi-finals is 9-1 up against Mr. Skully's country. Seriously, we're 9-1 up in the semi-finals of the field hockey. There you go.
All I know is
Holland for gold.
I just got told everything Bolt does is great, so I'm guessing that Usain Bolt has also just won the 200 meters. So yeah. I don't care about hockey anymore. Usain Bolt. Yes, Fire the Virus. Free to yes. Team Fortress 2 is free to play, even with the weapons and the hats. You can pick it up on Steam and just look at it. It is amazing. It is free to play, and you will love every minute of it. This is just a taster. We've got Highlander 9 versus 9, which if you look at the bottom of the Furious cast, you will see some amazing Highlander games. We do Highlander, we do 6v6, we have fun, and that is TF2 in a nutshell.
Yeah, and obviously also, We'd love feedback or anything like that. If you guys have any feedback towards our cast, like I already got some feedback in between that game. And we're actually going to go live, so, well, we're not live just yet, but they're going to go live here in a second after the pause. I did get a message from TheSucker. Someone from Russia actually dropped. But we're going to go live right now in real time, and we're going to see how this map is going to clunch its way towards the climax, as it's 1-1 in maps at the moment. The third map, Snakewater, is coming up right now. So I would like to say once again, ladies and gentlemen, for the third time tonight, welcome to VanillaTV, where we have Team Russia going up against Team Sweden, blue versus red here on CP Snakewater. A very competitive, a very new map, and we're going to see how this is going to work out for both teams. We see the crits for White Glow, and Skully's going to comment on it.
Yeah, Chris always there, but look at this, we've got a soldier for a soldier. Sweden have finally gone aggressive. It's a very slow start this map. Really passive because people still don't have a real meta game on this. But now the Swedes have actually held back. And White Glove crits does not get anything. Oh, I'm sorry. He gets Beavern, he gets Lynx, he gets the
can't
Sucker,
get anything.
he
Are
gets
you
the
kidding
triple.
me?
Hey, you had your chance of commentating curse with that 6-man. This is my chance of cursing. Can they just start? White Glove goes down. That doesn't matter. Mid's not count. Mid's not count. Whew.
GDK getting a 5-man in the first fiddle. I cannot believe it. This should be a good one. Reko actually did time out, so that was obviously why the pause did come in. And obviously they're going to ask for pauses and everything in game. We don't have anything to do with that because the pause already happened 90 seconds ago. So we're just going to keep watching this game. The crit streak for White Glow once again comes out. No soldier to get him though, so obviously that means that the uber slight crits advantage that they would have had is just completely gone.
It's a slight advantage, but at the end of the day, I think the Sucker and the Swedes will be complacent just to hold back a little bit because they know that all it takes is just a fail push with that crit streak, and because you don't get invulnerable, White Glow is not invulnerable. He's a sitting duck, and that's what you take out the medic.
We spoke about this a little bit. Let's touch on that just before they push in. Is I said to you, I think Sweden wins Snakewater 100% of the time. Like I really think they're going to win it because they have better snipers. That is literally my entire logic. Because Snakewater is a map where snipers can be super useful. We can see now this sniper doesn't matter. So we can see they're just going to push in Uber versus crits, and apparently
pop the sticky! Oh, you got to pop that! You got to pop that! You got There was 2 crit stickies right underneath the Sucker.
Look at
as
the health.
Uber.
Look at the health on the Swedes as well. Like they're all just barely getting out of
will
it.
GDK get anything? No, he's not getting anything. Oh, is that Zebbosai? Nah, he went. That was jukebox. Go for. That is what I love about the soldiers of the Swede. Is that in TCM, Zebbosai is the designated roamer. The roamer, for those who don't know, you've got a roamer soldier and a pocket soldier.
Yeah.
The pocket stays with the medic and keeps him protected. The roamer goes out and goes AWOL. He doesn't care if he comes at the bottom of the score because he will just keep getting the key drops, the
medic
key
and
pick.
demo. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we see crits ready.
Crits ready. Sniper in place for the Swedes. Zebbosai is actually sniping up here, and we'll
That
see.
could be critical. That could be critical.
There we go.
That's
one
critical.
pick. It's one pick, but still 5 for 6 is doable if you have crits. Where are the Swedes? The Russians are asking them the same question. Where are the Swedes? The 95% Uber. Here comes the crits.
Oh! Brilliant play. Whoever called that for the Russians needs a pat on the head, but look at it! Look, Nace has just gone to town. That was a brilliant crit. But the Russians had the same story from that whole night.
To be honest, though, it makes you wonder how awful it would be if they wouldn't have hit that medic. Like, that is really the only question. Nace, oh my god, Zebbosai going massive as well, as they get White Glow and Ordinator down, and I can only imagine the Swedes are going to slow push this forward onto the second. Keep that Uber advantage.
And I think they are going to. I think the Russians are going to try and protect this. They're not going to get it. Oh, wow. GDK with the long-range sticky gets it, but now he's got to get out. He's not going to get anything there. Just hold back, and now is the time where you've got to say, for Russia, you don't go in because with the respawn timers, you just need to hold it. And then now, basically, the Sucker's going to have Uber, but the Russians are going to have all their players up. And they're good at holding without Uber. And with this map, with this last, Snakewater is not a very nice last to attack. Oh wow, look at the double jump in the airstrike! Are you kidding me, jukebox? Are you kidding me? And then the Swedes have done exactly what the Russians do, and send the soldiers in and then crit. The Swedes have just played the Russians' game and done it better.
But for the 3rd time in a row, the Swedes are getting 1-0 up. Like, it seems like the Russians are kind of just slow starters.
They are slow started, but we have seen that all through the tournament. So, I mean, not surprising. It's still really shocking tonight how the crits goes off and then they don't back it up.
Let's see how it's going to work on this middle. Their second middle of the ETF2L Nations Cup for 66 nations. One soldier coming in for the second soldier coming in for the Russians. I like this aggression coming in for the Russians. Ordinator and Forsaken going mental, but Zebbosai returning the favor. And now it's frag power. Now it's literally frag power, and it looks like the Russians are probably going to win that as the Sucker and Nace decide to back off.
Yeah, they really need to just play it safe because Ubering your scouts not exactly the best thing you want to do, folks. You just want to keep it there. And we're just going to see this. Are we going to see it? We're going to see a contest there. I was just about to explain because I know we've got new viewers who don't know what TF2 is. or don't know how competitive plays, I will give, when we have a stalemate, I will try and tell people if they would like to, but for those on Twitch TV who would love to help the new players out, because that is the power of the TF2 community. Anyway, I have spoken over a hole, which I feel embarrassed about.
Let's see, the Swedes do have Uber right now. We have 60%. I'm guessing it's still crits. Yeah, it is still crits from White Glow. So we'll see. Redzzz has gone down. He's going to spawn in 2 seconds now. It doesn't really make a difference. Forsaken getting healed up right now, but Forsaken cannot really die, taking the health back, and Russians are just going to drop out. They sort of need to force that Swedish Uber, though. They're going to try.
That's what they're going to do. There we go.
Crits.
There we go. It's not a free cap anymore. Oh, wow! White Glow gets a couple. White Glow is thick. Oh, that was... Well, this is really good. If we can see, oh, Sucker! The Uber Saw by Sucker. The Uber Saw gets you more Uber charge. Advantage back to Sweden, but they've lost numbers again.
Yeah,
so they're going to hold back because
the Sucker kind of messed up that Uber though, Skully. He lost 2 of his players during the Uber, obviously against crits. Very hard to split that perfectly, but he does make it happen. And we'll see. I'm just looking around right now. It looks like the Swedes are going to just hold that sort of middle position now. They're going to drop back very solid, as the Sucker obviously needs that Uber first. Forsaken can come out of nowhere. Crits can come out of nowhere. And they really need to pay attention to that. The Sniper again, Zebbosai. And I was going to touch on this earlier. I'll do that in just a second, though, as both Ubers are ready to go. One is crits, one is Uber. We've seen this multiple times. The logic is gone. Literally, the logic is gone, Skully. Crits versus Uber, we thought it was an Uber-favored matchup, but it looks like the Russians have figured out a way to just kind of play around it.
Yeah, well, I'd say you say it's giving an Uber-favored matchup. We know that White Glow loves to go crit. It's a Russian thing that crit streak is constant. And he lives by the mantle. First you don't succeed, try again. Now we're going to see what I expected to see. The Swedes are going to go on the aggressive, and look at that. Already goes down straight away. White Glow used it with a knee-jerk reaction to use the crits. I really don't like the way he does that, and look what right above them is Lynx, blocking in any way to escape. The crits he had to pop the sticky stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I understand you in Uber versus Uber, you pop Uber to exchange Uber.
I'm liking the Russian position here, to be honest. Like it's not as over as you think it is. And there we go, the Sucker 7 HP. He's going to have to drop back and get that health back, giving the Russians a chance to get into position. White Glow himself, 30 HP, but he has a soldier behind him. Great play from the Russians, catching that medic while he's on his own and just pushing forward. I like that play from the Russians. They got a pick on Jukebox and they said, yeah, we have a chance here. Let's try this. And this is what I was talking about. I expected Jukebox to go sniper, not Zebo. And now they've changed it. Zebo doesn't hit his shot, and Jukebox is a better sniper than Zebo. I'm convinced that is the case. And that's his first. That's his first kind of scar that he puts on the Russian team. Is he going to get any more? I don't think right now, but he might get later.
Maybe later, but to be fair, it's Uber versus crits right now. So it's going to be a crits to pop. Oh my god, what have I just said? What have I just said? Nace runs straight in front of White Glow, gives him a hug and kills him as the Uber gets popped by the Sucker. Oh, it's chaos.
So two Russian scouts on last. Yeah, there were 2 Russian scouts on last. Beavern killed them both. They were both tagged though. Well played by Beavern, actually clutching that for his team. There was a sniper back on his way, Jukebox. Obviously, he wouldn't have helped all that much, maybe 50 damage, but that's pretty much it. Guys, stop spamming the icons in chat. It's really annoying me right now.
I was just about to get some moderation there. I must have. I think now we're just going to see like spam of my icons, but who cares?
Probably, yeah. As soon as I say that, obviously it's going to happen. But just come on, guys, keep it to a limit. As we see the team still building Uber, building crits. The Swedes are going to take this. All comes down to Jukebox right now. We'll see.
Well, it may come down to Jukebox, but to be fair, I just want to see really has that drop by White Glow, because in a way he's dropped more times than the Sucker tonight. He'll just shock horror, he would probably say. But he's dropped more times, but he's using crits, which doesn't really matter, as it's no real effect. Here we go, Soldier bombs in, classic aggression here from the Russians. They're just going to hold back a little bit, the Soldier is just getting to spam. That's the procession. They're the security guards for the bride and groom, which just happens to be GDK and White Glow.
Here comes the crits, here comes the crits!
Crit pulls off the Uber. They're not going to get anything. White Glow's being heavily focused. Now the crit gets swapped to a Soldier. Zebbosai is too far forward. They will pick off Zebbosai if they get him. They have picked off Zebbosai.
Good play.
Now
good
they pick
play
him up.
From the
Behind
Russians.
them, Audi is taking them out. But Audi, look at that help of the Swedes.
Lynx got a double kill. He's pretty much the only one actually getting kills during the fight. Where's Lynx at the moment? He's sat behind.
Is he behind? Well, there we go.
He took out his bottle. He realized that was pointless. Took out his bottle and actually went to die. So we'll see. the Russians actually played that pretty much perfect. They popped the crits, forced the enemy Uber, dropped out into a choke point where the enemy cannot get through easily. And that was perfect because as soon as one player overextended, we can already see Zebbosai going NGs, like we're going to have to hold last. Might as well go NG right now. And yeah, the Russians do cap it. The crits is ready to go. Where's GDK is on the left. He's going to try and put this. Here it comes. He doesn't get a pick just yet, but he's going to focus down that heavy most likely. They're not getting any picks just yet.
Not getting any picks, and that could be a bad thing. They need to pull out now. What are they doing? What are they doing? Because they want to try and get the sucker to drop.
Good play from the Swedes.
Yeah, exactly. But really questionable staying in from the Russians. Again, I understand trying to take out the sucker to negate any advantage, but it's not going to help you. And now, with 18 minutes left, there you see the Russian having to pull back. Pushing to Knights has not been their strong point, but they have won a map, so you can't say it's a weak point.
We've seen TCM versus Punchline happening last season in ETF2L, and we had like a round of like 21 minutes, I believe. I think it was that game. So seriously, this map is all over the place. We might have the exact same thing now. Scoreline still 1-0. Both, yeah, you can see the Swedes pushing in, but the distance to cover is so huge that it's very hard to actually get close to the enemy. It looks like they've managed it though.
Lynx, nice
3
play.
versus 3, and I think the Russians, they want to fight for this, and it's
they
2
will
versus
fight
2
They
scouts.
need to get the sucker. Brilliant! Brilliant! Stickies there from GDK, really.
Scouts versus scouts?
Nah, Beavern's going to win that. Beavern's going to win that. I'm saying that now. But Beavern is... I don't know what Beavern's trying to... Russian needs to cap this. They're in the wrong place. If Beavern's going to cap this, well, the Russians are in the wrong place.
Here comes
now.
reko. Here comes reko. There you go.
There we go. What was I saying? Russians need to cap this when they have the point?
I have
do
no
not know.
idea. I have no idea, dude. It doesn't matter.
Hold on. White Glow's on Uber.
Is he? Wow.
Now, usually when White Glow goes Uber, it's a sign. What the sign is tonight, we don't know.
We haven't figured it out yet. We'll see though. The Russians are going to slow push forwards, and to be honest, look at the timing. He's 70% on Uber. That means that if he had crits, he would have had it now. So obviously the Swedes are going to be a little bit defensive. They're like, the crits is going to hit us any second now, and then they have regular Uber. It's perfect. It is literally perfect. It's very clever.
Me. On a normal Uber charge, a crit gets done by about 70%. So the medics use a fake button. Oh wow, they Uber early to prevent that sticky trap, but lost a bit of Uber in doing that. Focus that heavy.
They need to kill the heavy. Yeah.
Kill that heavy. But they're scouting the point. They're not walking on the point. They finally get the point. There's a sucker with an Uber. A sucker with 2 Uber swords gets the Uber to block it.
Very clutch. Very clutch getting
Watch
that
the
Uber
soldier.
sword. He only has jukebox though.
Forsaken's there. Oh, look at GDK. GDK comes back in. Sucker can't do it again because lightning does not strike twice. I love that push back in from GDK and White Glove. Really like that. I want to just say
it all comes down to that clever play of the Russians to go Uber and fake the crits. Basically, the medics have a medic bind that makes them shout, I am fully charged. That is basically it. The Swedes hear that, they recognize the crits, and they're kind of like, let's play a little bit more defensive. And then they have regular Uber, they push on, they win it from there on onwards, and out of the third middle, they're back to crits.
Why not? Because that's just where you want to start the advantage, really, with a crits at the start. Expect them to see, oh wow, they're going straight for White, wow, GDK goes down, but White Glow survives because GDK hurt that up. And White Glow does not trust Forsaken, or does he? Crit rockets? This is a new meta game. Forsaken takes out Nace.
They got 3. They got 3 picks from it, so that's not bad actually.
Yeah, alright. Forsaken needs to get the sucker. Forsaken's trying to get the sucker. Here comes the scout to help it.
97, 98, that guy's down. He's down.
Wow.
99. Does get fragged, and wow, the Russians clutching it there very much in the end. So, and now GDK and Redzzz are going to join that fight into the middle. And Jukebox, really the only player alive for the Swedes, not even close to middle.
Wow, that was real great aggression just at the end. And I thought they were going to lose it without no White Glow. But it's a real testament to the Russian team. That
it's
almost their strongest
Sniper
team.
again. Like, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but it's Zebbosai on Sniper again, and like I said it earlier, Jukebox, in my opinion, is the better sniper, and Zebbosai the better soldier.
But
so to me, it doesn't really make any sense.
But Zebbosai is the team leader. Why would you tell your team leader, no, you can't go sniper?
No, like, he's a fine sniper. He's a good, like, I don't mean to slack on the guy. He's a good friend of mine. I casted with him before, but he's Jukebox, in my opinion, is a better sniper. Zebbosai a better soldier. I mean, he's soldier for the season for a reason. Why are you playing sniper? Let's see how the crit's going to fare out though here.
He's missed everything and then just got targeted. So I guess you've got a fair point there. I had a couple chances to get a body shot on White Glow, could not get it. Chris has been exchanged with one pick, and that was Zebbosai.
93, here they come.
Are they just going to suicide? Oh, are they, the fours. What? GDK is just suiciding to just try and put numbers on where there's no numbers to vote for him. And I'm really surprised at that. But at the end of the day, it's something not to be expected because they were trying to focus to get people on the point. Did not work. So now Russia are going to hold back and get back. No!
Oh my god! If you ever seriously, I want the photo finish of the Olympics for that. Someone call London. I want a photo finish on that. I really had no idea who won that. Apparently it was the Swedes.
Well, yeah, I suppose really we don't really have that technology, and it's a computer game, so I suppose the technology is built in. But here's the thing: the Russians spent so much time focusing trying to go back.
There's the crits. The crits is ready to go again. So the Russians, they're keeping their head cool. They're really doing it. They know about the timings. They know about their chances. And this crit is going to come from bottom. Is it a surprise? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That is a surprise.
But Whiteglove's going to go down unless anything happens. GDK can knock it in. GDK gets a late sticky there. That was a pre-sticky. Going to focus that pyro. They develop to focus the pyro. Too much. Too much.
Forsaken getting the hat trick there in the end. Jumps in as the roamer, gets the last play as 2-1. It all kind of comes down to that back cap, but not really. Like, to be honest, the crits advance there was phenomenal. Whiteglow got out. Is he holding crits again? Yes, he is. Very unsurprisingly. TheSucker might switch. No, he's not. He's just regular Uber. So we're going to go back to this Russian versus Sweden meta game that we're going to call it. 2-1 is the score at the moment for Russia as we move into this fourth middle, and Lynx is down already.
Lynx is down. Look at Zebbosai. Zebbosai, he's not getting anything tonight. He just cannot buy a pick on that aggro push. And look at the aggression from Forsaken. Whiteglow gets beat. Well, Whiteglow gets an Ubersaw, and that's not really going to be influential being they've won, especially being its crits. But they know that they've now got crits ready for this last push.
The Russians also know that they need to rush this though, Skully. Like, look at this. Like, they're already going. This is exactly what you need to do. Lesson to all the lower level players out there, if you're watching, if you have an advantage, push the advantage before the medic heals that Uber back up. And there we go. Three picks coming in. GDK with the crits once again. And crits on a demo is fantastic play. Gets 4. Is he going to get any more? Maybe. He's not. But it's 3-1 to the Russians. And this is the first time since 2-1 last round, but this is the first time that Russia has an advantage in this game.
And basically all but Audi have a domination, which is a domination 3 or 4 kills before getting killed by that other person. So it's a dominating person. So we're going to watch this third map, VanillaTV, Russia versus Sweden, Highlander, Nations Cup 6v6, Sweet 16. Final map winner goes through to the quarterfinals, and we see really aggressive play from both players. Zebbosai goes down, Audi and Forsaken goes down from the Russians. Jukebox gets down. The Russians may have to push out of this because there's not enough there. They're trying their best. Whiteglow and Audi are the only 2 up, and it's just about GDK, sorry. It's just about those. They've got the crits, and for the familiar sight again, it's Whiteglow and GDK pulling out with a fully charged crit.
Yeah, we'll see how this Uber is or this crits is actually going to help him. Like, look at this. They're hiding, Skully. Look at this. Seriously. They're hiding. They're not healing. They're not doing anything.
Surely they can be seen from there. They can't be seen from there. That's
Look at the soldiers even. Oh my god, this is so clever. Look at if this works. They're moving away. They're moving away. They're going to play it safe.
Well, fair play to them. Key here to get Sucker to pop before any crits. They're trying. There we go. It gets popped up. They've only lost Order. But look at the aggression of the Swedes. And they just run with an Uber. The soldier, Jukebox, runs at Whiteglow while still having an Uber charge and gets taken out. And they have a forward cap here. But do they have the numbers to back up?
The backup as well. Redzzz versus Nace, and Nace clutches it. Just barely in the end. Is Ordi going to be able to hold it? Ordi versus Beavern. Yes, but
Nace on the right.
Where is he? Nace, where are you? Nace versus Ordinator. Here on last.
It's 13 health versus 4 health.
4 HP.
That's clutch. 10 minutes, 3-1, and you just stop a 3-2. That's clutch.
Yeah.
With that much health.
To be honest, like if it gets 3-2 right now, anything can still happen. But if you hold this 3-1 for another 2 minutes, you feel kind of safe. Even if you hold last with crits, which is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But it's going to happen. And how are they going to use this crits? Are they going to hold it until that Uber comes in and play the way that they have so far? Or are they going to wait? We can see the bombing soldier go. Oh, look at that rocket jump. I like that.
I love
Jukebox getting one soldier in.
I think he actually got hit from a rocket when he went. I think a wall jumped. I mean, it was Forsaken hitting the wall just as he was going.
Do you push? Do you not? I guess they will.
No.
But
well, I suppose you go with crits.
Look, the Russians are going.
Crits off. Crits gets crits for Uber, and that's not gonna. That's actually gonna help the Russians better if they get out. Yep. All these low. White Glow's low. White Glow's gonna go straight back to respawn.
He's not healing. White Glow's not healing.
Yeah,
okay.
but he couldn't. He was low.
Yeah, it's fine. But usually you have like a soldier coming with you into spawn, though. So I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, the Uber and the crits. Oh, TheSucker actually hasn't been building for a while. You only
got
have
a sniper right here. It's Beavern.
No, Redzzz, and Beavern.
All right. Redzzz and Beavern.
So we'll see. A little bit of a sniper duo going on. We haven't seen that yet this game, so we'll see.
Really
the
hard.
Door going to open? Yeah, they are going to open that door. Sniper versus sniper. Zebbosai.
What did Zebbosai do?
By himself. I think that was a sticky trap, and he tried to rocket jump. That's my guess. The crits is ready, and I think the Russians actually want to push on this. But how aggressive do they want to get? I think they just want to poke, see if they can get 1 or 2 players down. Like, they got Zebbosai now, and yeah, they send GDK to the right, but TheSucker already on 95.
Look at TheSucker.
The Russians cannot get caught off guard, though. They should be very careful with the crits.
Here they go. Here comes the crit! Brilliant!
Oh.
Brilliant! Now back it up. GDK 2, GDK 3. He's got to back this up here. He gets a 4th. Did he get a 4th?
Yup.
He gets the bottle kill. That's 4.
Zebbosai's probably on last somewhere. Where is he? Yeah, he's
trying to go last.
He's going to get taken down in just a second here. He's 35 HP. He's going to walk into last, I guess.
No, he's not.
Because you might as well. I'm going to look at the front, though, as Zebbosai is most certainly going to get taken down. I'm going to look at the front. There you go. Looking at the front, though, nothing actually is happening. The Swedes are going to have to hold back. I'm surprised there's no sniper, but maybe Zebbosai already called, I'm going sniper. I'm doing it because I'm going down anyway. So we'll see if Zebbosai actually is going to take that sniper, but from the past 20 minutes, the Swedes do run that sniper. He's not going to this time around. It looks like the Swedes have realized we need more aggression in here. We need more jumpers, we need more aggression on that medic, on that downman combo. We cannot let him just sticky up everything.
Exactly. They really need some aggression, and they're not getting it. And I think maybe the sniper... I've never been a huge fan of the sniper on this map, and I think they've proven why the sniper isn't a viable use on this map, unless you're defending last. Let's just see what's going to happen. It's basically a stalemate at the moment. I don't know really if you call Uber versus Crit a stalemate, but oh wow! The Mumble cast, and I just... Pledge. I'm speechless. Okay. I mean,
yeah,
this is what we wanted from the start. We wanted to give Twitch TV entertaining games. We've given it to them, and they can't watch the ending.
It's the best game we've watched in a long time, and we're going to go into the golden cap right now. Thanks if you're still here. Like, I hear there's people in Mumble. I see there's people in Mumble, but the 2,000 people that were watching on Twitch don't see anything. It's a little bit sad, but we're going to see how this game is going to end. We're going to keep everyone up to date as well, just during the chat. And we have Medigun versus crits. Yes, we do have the crits.
Yes. I'm sorry, I just had a listen because Comedian Comedian is really apologetic. His internet provider has screwed up. So, blame whoever the internet provider is, and that's a reach round. Probably one person not happy, not ready.
So the Swedes are being the nice guys here. Just saying, hey, you know what, we want to regame. Okay, fair enough. Regame is going to happen. So the regame is happening right now. We're going to see. To be honest, it's anyone's game. I said before that I thought the Swedes were going to win Snakewater more convincingly than the other 2 maps. I was wrong. I'm happy to admit that. But we're going to see how it's going to end, though, because if the Swedes would lose this, that would be a tragic story for them.
What a shot result that would be. I really want to see this. Here we go, folks. If you're listening on Mumble, we will try and give you the best thing. We've got scouts high up for the Swedish. They're being pushed back out now. Ordinator goes down for the Russian.
The health on the Swedes.
Demons, Zebbosai goes huge. GDK goes down by Nace. We are just seeing a lot of aggression from the Swedish. The standard passive aggressive play that they're doing. We only see Kritzkrieg and White Glow. All he's got is his scout. It's wrecked. Sweden are pushing forward slowly. They've got the midpoint. They're not going to count this. Sucker finally gets 100% Uber. He has got his demo man ready for him in the lobby, ready to push. The crit has been forced.
Yeah,
they had to force the crit.
Well played the jukebox. They're actually forcing that crit jukebox. Even surprised in chat at the moment. He's like, why did you crits. Like, it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of did. Like, he got shot down immediately by a crit rocket, so obviously he saves himself instead of possibly dying, but it gives the Russians a massive disadvantage. And if they hold this, that is a miracle. Like, you see it from time to time happening, but the advantage is in the Swedish hands.
Yeah. I'm still just looking because I just don't know what's going to happen next in this game. I mean, that's how amazing this game is. Here we go. What are we seeing? We're going to see the double scout! Double scout!
Done. It's over. Swedes have done it. Wow, what a game. That is really all I want to say. Like, I can do VOD outros and everything, guys, on Mumble. I apologize. Sweden wins. That is it, and that is probably as much as I'm going to keep it. I don't think there's anyone in Mumble here, but I want to thank every single one of you for joining us here at VanillaTV as we have watched this game. The Swedes are going to cap it in the end, as we had, I think, 3-2 for Sweden on Granary, then a golden cap win, 4-3. I'm quite sure it was 4-3 on Gully Wash for the Russians, and then a golden cap win for the Swedes, 4-3 on Snakewater. It was a fantastic